music or something. Just because I can't have anything alone. We'll just put like the Undertale soundtrack. Yeah. It's probably the most like... Or... No, I get to put Stardew music actually. What am I doing? Stardew. There. That works better for the vibes. Alright, even though I don't think... Oh, there. I love neighbors. Or I love that I live near a street. But yeah, let me go make sure that this is live for people to see. Because I also got a new message. Where was those, like, a few minutes ago? Okay. I was doing something else that's... I'm, like, juggling multiple things at once, so... Let's see, putting this on... We're doing this on... There. On Blue Sky, and... Let's see, YouTube. But yeah. I guess the amount of anxiety that I have for showing my face, but also I'm like... I partially have no nerves. I just want to do what I want. But yeah. But yeah. Even though there's barely anyone. Hello, my name is CharaUniverse. Welcome back to my little corner of the multiverse. My name is CharaUniverse, and I just wanted to cook because I actually really do love and enjoy cooking, and I've been wanting to bake for a bit, so I'm like, I've made this recipe before. I've made Karage before, so I might as well redo and make that. But I have a couple carrots around, so I'm like, let's go make some carrot cake for fun. So yeah, alright. And that carrot cake recipe I don't have on myself, so we're just looking online with the first recipe I find. And I know it wants me to like preheat the oven and stuff, but I kind of want to make sure I get the ingredients first before I do that. So, also I technically have stuff like a whisk, but or like a electric hand beater, but I don't trust myself with those, so I'm just going in. I should have grabbed more measuring spoons. Chara, why? I don't even know where we put our measuring spoons. Let's see. 1/3 cup. I'd like a full cup. We're just gonna do a half cup. Alright. So it wants 2 cups of flour? Damn, it's gonna be a lot. I might do... Let's hope that the dry ingredients is the one that's a lot more stuff. I feel like it would. I'm gonna get messy. Why did I choose this top? I choose like my most gothic like top, and for this is not great. Hold up, I have no trick. What happens when so into nerdy nummies when I was a kid? Yeah, there. Oh no! It's the grandpa music! Well, Peter. I have no idea what to do for sound or music, so this is what you're getting. You're getting Stardew music. Oh, flour. There's so much flour. It's messy. I love cooking, but also I'm like, being messy? Fuck that. 2 teaspoons. Oh, let's go. Do you have it? teaspoon. Oh yeah, we have a teaspoon. Alright. For baking soda, this. Please. Box open. There. Alright, if it goes over, it goes over. Or, well, it's just. Okay, yeah, you could just. One. And. Well, we should just. Two. That's about two. Guess I'm not gonna need the baking soda after this. A whole box just for that. I don't know, chemistry. Chemistry do be like that. Even though... No, I liked chemistry. This is fine. Alright. Should do that. There. I can put this away. Alright. To the side. Let's see. Because I need to put... What was the thing? Salt and cinnamon. Okay. Let's see, how much salt do I need? Like half a teaspoon. Or, yeah, 1.5 teaspoons. Gotcha. Alright. Alright. Look at this. Do this. Yeah. And then... We're gonna hope that's fine. Whoops. Oh, it's half a teaspoon. I might have put too much salt. Let's hope it's fine. It's 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. It's half a teaspoon of... I'm doing great. I'm doing absolutely great. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not like I can mess up baking, right? There's no such thing. It's messing up. We could just wing it. My poor sister would be screaming at me if she was awake. Alright. Let's see. Oh. This is the time I wish I had a whisk. Ah! Got messy already. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I do grab the hand whisk. Not hand. Yeah, the electric whisk. I've never had the need for this. And there's barely any space on it here. Alright. Oh, someone use the hair ties. Or a singular hair tie. Let's grab this fork out. Let's just hope. one of these. These are gonna be hard to get out later, but or clean later. The plastic ones, but oh well. Oh, why did I do such a? It's not like it's a baking spatula. Why? It's fine. It's just we fuck around and find out, right? That's what this is all about. That's what I'm about. I think that's fine now. All right. Let's see. So that part's done. Oil. 1 1/4. Got it. I'm gonna clean this real fast. Like just rinse off real fast. Yay. Let's see, let me grab paper towels. Ugh. So 1 1/2 or 1 1/4. So it's just 2 of these 1/2 cups, and then we just do half of it. See? I'm good. Yeah, that's good. What do I need to worry about? Let's see. What else do I do? Granulated sugar. So the white sugar. 1 cup of that. I think there's this little spout. So let's see. Why? Why did you close while I'm trying to pour? Oh my god, please. Okay. So 1 cup. So 1. The spill is fine. 2. Perfect. Got sugar done. I think I need maybe brown sugar as well. Brown sugar and vanilla extract. Let's see. 1 cup of brown sugar. There's not as much brown sugar for this one. Oh, I can hear that. Oh, okay, we're just gonna. 1. Well, basically using it all up. Yeah. I'll clean that container later. Alright. And then how much vanilla extract? 1 teaspoon. Is it a teaspoon? Yeah, it's a teaspoon. We'll rinse this off for the dry ingredient stuff. Ah! Ah! No. Don't splash up. Alright. Let's see. Vanilla extract. Perfect. There. Good. Now, alright. I'm not gonna clean the thing for that part because it's gonna be mixing some stuff anyway. Next spy. I also want to check. Oh, notification. Where? From who? Oh yeah, there's a live stream that I. Damn, I forget because it's European time. So yeah, yeah. All right. Just making sure. That's my little perfectionist brain. All right. Okay, adding the eggs, whisking one at a time. Got it. All right, and it wants me to do 4. That a shell? Fuck. I need a trusty spoon. Like small tiny spoon. Ow! No! There. Eggshell gone. Evil has been vanquished. Alright. I think that's good. Let's do another egg. I think I felt that egg on my foot. Ew, it's wet. Just gonna make sure that there's no other eggshells, right? Right? Yay! Alright. Whoa. It's that thick goodness. Alright, another egg. Okay. I made sure that the shells weren't cracking because I felt all of them. Alright. One more egg. And I think I've done it. Hopefully not raise that up while I'm doing that, but ooh. Oh, that goodness. Like, oh, I wish there was like a camera, because I am using my laptop webcam. But, oh, it looks so good. It's like that. Looks like cake texture. Alright. Oh, I'm adding the dry to the wet. So my dry my ingredients are in the bigger bowl. Fuck. I could do a little bit of math. Or what if I just hope and pray to God that I could put this into this tiny bowl and be fine? Please? 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 It's mostly fine. I wish I had a baking spatula. Fine, we could do it like that. We're just gonna. I pour bowls. Everyone's gonna look at me just like, why were so many bowls used? And I'm like, I cooked. That's why. That is why so many bowls were used. What music is this? What was this played in Stardew? Is this spring? Is this a spring dance? It might be spring. I always never pay attention to the music or to the spring dance. Hold up, Stardew, please. I just want to check out real fast. Yeah, it's a flower dance. Huh. Then again, it's a short. It's like, wow, this is so short. But then again, it's only played for a little bit that you're dancing with your partner. It's like, wow. Especially when you first play and you're like, wow, I'm so lonely. No one wants to dance with me. It'd be funny if there was someone who just automatically just chooses to dance with you during that. Just like, I'm desperate to. It's like, hey, you're pretty, or you're hot, or my standard. Let's go dance. But no, sadly not. Can't accept rejection and just let us be like, let's just try it out. Then again, who likes Clint? Not to say that I'm like a giant. Interactions just feel like a drug trip. So I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Alright. Do I do the mixer at all for this part or no? Gently stirring. I think this part, yeah, a lot of this is like gently stirring. So, 1/3. I don't know how much 1/3 would be, so. I think that's good. Although, I think with this not being used anymore, unplug that. So this doesn't drip anymore. Goodbye, my sword enemy. And there's much more space now. Thank gosh. And also my impatience is now the part of this. But, oh, I will say, look at that goodness though. Oh, it's hard to see. Or else it'll spill out, but yeah. go check if there's no bots that did occur while because sometimes it just doesn't like doing it properly for me watching. It's like, yeah, no sound, thank goodness. Mod view. And my internet wants to be shit. Yeah. Unstable. Really hope it's not. What song is this? This is just me finding out more about the Stardew Valley soundtrack. Okay. As I bake. Yeah, there. Right. Or is this the wizard music? Might be. Also, I'm tired of standing on my feet. Chair for the rescue. Sure does make me look taller than I actually am. Even though it's just like, yeah, a little bit. Got it. Gosh. The angle of these, like, this spatula compared to, like, a baking spatula is so bad with the bowl. I realize why baking spatulas are so different, because it can easily scrape off the bowl. This cannot. And it's so annoying. Then again, this is the first time I'm really baking from scratch. Or no, this is the second time. I've baked from scratch, or this is the second recipe I'm doing, like, baking from scratch. So I did the first time with my birthday cake and tried to do it twice. I failed the second time. The first time I did phenomenal. Which is probably why I didn't touch baking for a while. Oh, I forgot to do a thing I promised. I'll do it after. Ah! Smoke! Labor. I'm someone who can't stand still or be standing up for too long sometimes. I used to, but I'm like, I can't. I'm too tired and partially lazy. Although after this, it's gonna be the carrot stuff. It'll be me peeling and grating the carrots, which will be fun. I think I'll probably preheat the oven with that being said. Because I don't like doing it at the beginning as much. There's also stuff in that oven that my family like. My family like keeps stuff in the oven to as like storage. So I'm like, I don't want to take it out. Alright. Oh. Breaks through to see the flour still underneath. Oh. Or the dry mix underneath. Although this goopy goodness looks so good. Like, no. Real quickly. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's so good. Even with me accidentally putting extra salt. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Maybe if I grab this and just kind of... This spoon is just going to help me make sure the dry stuff is in. Ah! I know this has raw eggs, but... Oh, the batter tastes good. I feel like a kid. It honestly looks like peanut butter. I really do live near a busy street. Like, it's a very, like, big street. Street. It's like, it's like main street type of thing. It's the main street in my city. And there's assholes just honking up a storm. I hope that anyone who does watch it like this afterwards, does just like vibe to the music. I have to stop doing that. Oh, but it's so fun. Yeah. I think that's good. So, time for the carrots. And I know that I can't add raisins and pecans. I don't feel like it. I don't have them anyway, so we might as well just not worry about it. So I need a peeler and where? Ow! Grater. Found it. I think you can use this just first. What the fuck fell down? Oh, the immersion blender stuff. If I don't use a whisk, then how am I ever going to use an immersion blender? Oh my god. What the fuck is this? up a grater. Key is you don't, actually. Yeah, never mind. I think I might need to search for other carrots because this is not a lot of carrots. I think we have some more. We have baby carrots, which is not the same. Okay. That's fine. Well, I'll see if this is how much I want. I think it's also just a preference thing at the end of the day with the carrots. But yeah. Oh yeah. $3.50 after pre-bake this and that loud. Bake. Yeah. I might as well put this part away. Alright. Do I have the... Yeah, we do have like the spray. Fuck deep. Alright. Let's clean it up. Yeah. And I know it wants me to do parchment paper, but I have none, so... I am but a humble non-baker. Or amateur, very much amateur cook and beginner baker. Alright. I need to cut the tops. Grab the cutting board real fast. Also, don't hold a knife like this. I'm just by myself. And I'm usually careful with the knife. There was only one time I almost dropped the knife and I moved my feet and that could have been a disaster. Whoops. Other than that, no other potential injuries. I've been doing well in the kitchen for not burning myself or anything. I think the thing I only had happen to me is oil splatters. And that's a hard thing to not get. So yeah. Alright. Let's see. That chunk! It's gone. I can't do anything about it. Just keep turning. The saloon! Perfect. I've only used the grater a few times. What happens if I accidentally hurt myself with this finally? I sure do hope not, but... Honestly, it reminds me of an old comic I used to read where there was this character who... It was the characters were named after colors, and it would be exploring their different relationships, the types. And it was pink and blue for this couple. They're I don't think they're childhood friends lovers, but they were like, but they're the high school sweethearts of like, oh, they're gonna get together type of thing. But Pink is so like, you know, like how you, anime girls are, or how like the stereotypical anime girls are, is like very clumsy. Except for cooking. Cooking was the one thing that she was never clumsy with. Like she was like, just like this fabulous chef, and it's just like, damn girl. Ow. Getting closer for the grater. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Wish there was an easier way for this without getting potentially hurting yourself. I know there's like I'm trying to think of the thing, but I can't. I do miss that comic. I know it's on Tappy Tunes now, but I'm like, man, I want to read it. I want to see how these like relationships work. My ships. Like I miss Pink and Blue and White and Black and Orange and Green. Cause you had like the high school sweethearts of Pink and Blue. Then it was like office workers. It was like boss and like subordinate, which is like in a real setting. Please don't go out with your coworkers like that, especially if they're higher up. But they were cute. It's fantasy, so we let it slide. And then the other one was also another coworker situation, but they worked at a department store. And that one was very much like, that one's very much friends to lovers, but it's like, it feels like at first when they weren't together, they were kind of like standoffish to each other type of thing. Like, no, like, I guess more not enemies to lovers or like tsundere, but I think like maybe leaning towards tsundere, kind of more so like rivals to lovers. But yeah, they were so cute. Then there were some other couples that also got sprinkled in, like I think it was Brown and Red, which were like more like the high school sweethearts, but middle school, like younger, like middle schoolers. Because I think I don't remember if Brown or Red was like Pink's brother. It was like all these relationships were like well, I did believe these relationships were all like female male, which I was young, so of course I didn't know better for other LGBTQ plus relationships, but it's still, I still like the different types of relationships shown. And then it was Gold and Silver that were like the old married couple, and it was so cute. Especially like Silver was like this lovable dork of an old man, while Gold is just like the very cranky grandma. But they like balance each other so well. They love each other. It's so cute. I miss them. I miss my little Blorbos. But that's also why like that's probably one of the big reasons why I'm a person who really enjoys ships. There are other things that really got me into like shipping, I think. Like I think like growing up with Disney, you kind of fantasize relationships, and with like the different princesses and stuff, you get to see like some of the relationships are very similar, but there is also a good variety in some of them, and like just overall standards for what you want. For me, my highest standard was Beauty and the Beast. So I very much was like, I don't fall in love with looks. Like, as I get older, I'm like, okay, I kind of lean towards certain looks, but also at the end of the day, even if I like am attracted to those types of looks, I'm not really romantically into those looks. So it's like it kind of canceled out. Like if I ever want to be in a relationship, I need to know personality and like really know the person before that. It's why I lean more so like Demi, because even if I do have other hints of attraction for like people on the street, it just doesn't click the same. Like it's just like I prefer looking at this, but I like do something with it. No, it's just eye candy. That's it. I think that's why I like fall in love with characters more so because they can look so cool, but also their personalities are really what hits it for me. But yeah, growing up with Disney, and then the thing is for me with and then it became like I also grew up with Filipino culture, so something that's really well known is that actors will form love teams and they will be casted as like a lot of like romantic pairings with one another just because people like them together. Like people love their chemistry and they want it to continue. Sometimes it does end up like these like people date, but most of the time it's not like they end up together. Like it's a lot more messy when as I get older. I'm like, oh, they got a divorce. Like they might have gotten married before, but they got a divorce. There's only a few that I'm like, oh, they did get married. Yay! Like, I need to check up on some of them and be like, are you still together? More so because I'm just not ingrained in the culture. Not because I don't have any faith. I'm just like, I have no idea. Gosh, there's so much carrot shavings all over. And my poor hands were tired. Also, I've not gotten my fingers in there, so yay! That's a win. I'd love to say that. I should have done this earlier, but this is also relaxing. I think it's also just because it's kind of like just gotta grind away, so I'm just like letting my thoughts feel about, even though if anyone's watching this, I hope they're having fun. Even if it is like a VOD watcher. I also apologize for anyone who like saw my social media, because a few people liked like a blog or like a message I put out on Blue Sky for me being live with my art, and when most of these people started liking them, it was gone. There's no more. There was no more VOD because I deleted it right after, just because I was listening to music that was not like copyright friendly. Because I was also experimenting, so I'm like, what can I do or not? I think the Stardew music's fine because it's a video game at the end of the day. It's meant for mood. I'm also talking over it. That other one, I was kind of just like vibing and not like talking over it. It was kind of hard when you're kind of like, there's no conversation, you're doing just art, you're kind of just zoning in. Which is like, why didn't you just not stream for art? It's because I kind of wanted the motivator of streaming to do the art. I'm still not done with the piece because I'm still like coloring and shading. I thought it was going to be finished by now, but part of me got distracted. Part of that distraction was me getting into one of my more so mobile-ish games and winning the rank in the area. Oh shit! In the area for what is basically I don't know how to explain. I won for this game that's kind of like Sudoku but not. And like I was the top winner. I was like I made the most points, and I got second for highest score. Oh, for like one singular game. I'm like yeah. And that took like hours for me to complete. Thank you. I'm still carrots. Gosh. Eh. Almost done with the carrots. Ah! I almost peeled my finger with that. How long have I been going? Almost an hour, damn. What time is it? 11. Or, shit. Alright. Could I go check Twitch again? Even though I don't think... I'm just worried about bots. Oh, it's me. It's me watching myself like a... Alright. One more carrot. There. And gonna nip this one. Alright. We're almost done. And then I just kind of need to, like, just use, like, the spatula again, kind of just fold it in. That's the word, fold it in, yeah. Fold in the carrots. Did we start all over again for the music? Probably. Wish I remembered more like farming sim like music. Like okay. Or even like just chill vibe music. I technically could do like something like just listen to Minecraft music, but I'm like, is that it? Is that the good play here? I don't know. Then again, there's some music. Okay, controversial take for anyone who's listening to this. Sometimes I listen to video game music track. Sometimes I don't because I kind of like I'm someone who likes to sing a lot, so a lot of times I just pop on a Spotify playlist and just start singing what's on there as I like game. Or like if I'm doing a game like for myself and it's like I'm not speaking aloud or anything, I kind of just need the stimulation. So yeah, like doing something like Minecraft or like sometimes like Stardew, even though Stardew has more speaking than, yeah. Just, I don't know, I need music. I know there's other games, because I know there's stuff like Coral Island, or like, I have Potion Permit, which isn't exactly a farming sim, but it is like, you are the doctor, and you're like making potions to help sick people, so yeah. Arm. Ah! Papa. didn't scrape myself, but it's just this carrot. You know, I've been working on this for such a long time with arm hurts. Also, yeah, as you can see, the preheating was done while I was doing these carrots. If it was like a box cake, like, then I'd be like, let's preheat it right away. But this is from scratch. Help! We're almost there. No, we're not at the end. Or at the beginning. Okay. I'm gonna have to clean this anyway because I'm gonna need the grater anyway for the Karage. Ugh, my hands. We're so tired. And I might as well just peel it out. Gonna also need the peeler, but it's fine. But I just want a cleaner space right now. A cleaner countertop. I also don't need these anymore, so we're just gonna toss those in there. Look at how much space I have now. Still need to clean up these carrot bits. Grab a paper towel. I'll help with that. Or this paper towel I have here already. Just gonna swipe it into the sink. There. It's not like clean, but cleaner. Oh. There. Alright. Let's see. Oh. That's music. Alright. That's as much carrot as I can get. Just fold the carrot in. This is so tasting so good. I don't know if I have enough to do like batter to do two. I think it's just gonna be frosting, yeah. Gosh, this smells so good. Alright. I should have kept the spoon. I just grab a new spoon. Yeah, I'll just wash more spoons. because I want more of this goodness. This is the part I don't want to waste. Look at that goodness. I need to like, my hand's cramping. The struggle of an artist or anybody who's like doing stuff with hands. Like I used to be a barista, like I did like barista work and stuff, and my poor hands. Can I scrape more? I think that's the best. Time to take a bite again. Oh, that's so good. I'm gonna be eating so much of that cake when it's out. Let's see. $35 to 40 minutes. 45 minutes. Okay. Alright. That's fine. We'll just have to do that. Let's see. Grab an oven mitt, just in case. Alright. Timer. And start. We'll check up when that happens. So let me go wash some stuff. I'm gonna go mute to make sure that this is not, you don't hear me while everything's getting washed. Is there a way to like text? Oh, there. Okay. Mute while washing dishes. Gosh, select font because I don't like. We'll just go with Calibri. Yeah, okay. Gosh, wait. Hold up. There. Alright. Okay. Text could be gone. Yay! We finished that part. Maybe let me go wipe this down because it's still everything's so wet. Then again, it's also I just washed dishes, so of course everything's gonna be wet. By all means, I don't like being wet. The recipe is no longer my phone, actually. So, oh, I also just charged my phone. Me comes back. Also, charger for this anyway. I'll leave my phone alone. It's worked hard enough. Alright. Now, I need to cut up the chicken. I say this as good thing I did wash, because I do need the knife. This is the knife I'm most comfortable with for chopping and whatnot. So, I think there's a bigger cutting board though. No? Never mind, the cutting board is... We only have the tiny one. I don't know what happened. I feel like we had a bigger one before, but oh well. Maybe this is a lesson that I should not do two things at once for cooking. Oh well. I really wanted to cook. Okay, it's really for liquid, so that's good. It's for me. But yeah, make them bite sizes. At least this will be this will be very calming. Kind of just flatten that and start cutting it out. I love using the knife. For some reason it's really calming when I just get to cut stuff up. There probably is a better way to like cut these up, but also what doesn't matter, they're gonna be eaten. Maybe I make those a bit too small, but it's fine. Yeah, because I could... Well... There. It's fine. Yeah. I don't know how many ounces this is. Hold up. We'll figure out. Or I could search up real fast. Ounces in a pound. 16. Okay, so it's like 2 pounds of it's like 50, so I might need the times 5 part of this recipe. We could do like times 2 of the recipe. It's fine. Yeah. Or I think it'll be fine regardless. I don't know why I'm like peeling that chunk. It's already bite-sized. Okay. Yeah. I should have done this before. I thought that the cake would have been like very, like, because it was like saying like as if there was gonna be 2 cakes coming out of it for the recipe. So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna do the cake first so I could, if I need for the 2 batches, because I only have 1 pan, to be like, okay, like one after another. And either I'm gonna have to wait because of like the resting period, right? No, I should have just went at it. Some of these are too big. It's fine. I like the bigger chunks anyway. Feels like Adventurers Guild music. There's so much music. Damn. I did not realize. Someone's car is going off in the distance. Oh well. I shouldn't have that attitude, but also it's like, I'm at home. I don't know where that is for that car going off. I'm also like several stories up. Already pretty cut up. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. There we go. I'm so sorry for how quiet I've gotten. I just kind of zoned in on the music and also just chopping. Just disassociate. You can tell how much I like this compared to the grading by how little I'm talking. Like, I was distracting myself for the grading because I'm like, oh, that's a lot more arm muscle than I thought I was going to be doing. And then the chopping is just like, this is therapeutic. Although this is going to take a bit because I know that I need to marinate this for like an hour or like 30 minutes. So I'm like, waiting. How much more time? 13 minutes for that. It's a good thing. I also have one other thing I'm gonna be doing for like making stuff. It's not like actually making it. I just have some stuff to make some like instant like boba, like milk, some instant milk tea for myself at home. Cause I'm not someone who really goes outside a crazy ton, other than for grabbing ingredients for cooking. Because that's what interests me the most. And then maybe like occasionally visiting a friend of mine. But yeah. I'm gonna go check Discord just in case. I'm like, there's nothing going on? Yeah, there isn't. Okay. And I think my sleeves are a bit more dried. Like, thank goodness, after washing dishes. Usually if I wear something like this, I'll be real for, like, and I'm like, I'm about to wash dishes because, like, I can't stand using the dishwasher. I'm like, I need it to be, like, cleaned by my own hands. But I don't like getting, like, my clothes, like, my, like, long sleeves and stuff getting wet while washing dishes. So I sometimes just take off the shirt and I'll just be, like, washing the dishes even if I'm wearing just a bra, like, if I'm by myself. At the moment, I'm not by myself. So I can't exactly do that. Also, damn, I'm only like an hour and a half in. Guess it's good that I did say like 2 things for cooking wise. Alright. Aww. I remember this one. I used to play this a lot every time. Like, when you have the jukebox in your house, I'd play this a lot. Because I like the eepy vibes. Although as I'm cooking, I'm getting hungry, so I'm probably just gonna sit and chat while after I do some of the stuff. There's some food that was cooked, like bacon and eggs, for this morning. So I'm like, okay, I like to scarf some of those down. And that's a lot of fat kind of just dangling off of this. There. I really should just trim off the fat, but I always forget. Oh well. It happens. There's also some things I should check soon. Like, probably while this is like, marinating, I'll take this time to like check real fast because I have laundry that's being done. Because it isn't just mine, it's like there's a bunch of people in my household, so we kind of separated with like, we kind of group up our laundry. So mine is alongside my sister, and right now it's piling up. So I need to check on that so I can get this all washed. I also like doing this because it just gives me time to like think about like what I want to do and stuff. I know I need to finish an art piece that I was doing, and then work on an art piece I promise I do, because I won't say the reasons why, but I'm like, I want to do, but I also want to do it, and I'm like, I've been procrastinating. So yeah, once finished, Second one. Let me just make sure. 2.4. Yeah, 2.4. Yeah, I'll like triple the recipe. The more I think about it, I should like do like 5 times the recipe, but also I'm like, it's fine. Like, okay, I don't need to like size anything for the ginger. The ginger is just like whatever. For the piece. Because either way it's gonna be grated. Sorry, I got into the music. And yeah, and then I need to work on some script stuff I was working on. I kind of, because I'm like finalizing. I was talking about this with on the art stream that I like deleted. And a bit into like the end of waiting. I'm trying to make. I'm trying to turn like this old otome that I love so dearly that I'm like it's never gotten like English voice acting, and it's a story I think people would like. Like there's some parts where it's like that's very cheesy, but I'm like, I think people can understand the charm a bit. Like a lot of people don't know about it because otomes are dating sims, especially for like people who want like more so male love interests. Like it's called like a female dating sim, but as we get older, it's just like it's just if you want a lot of males to like fall in love with, yeah. And they're all okay. Most of them are great. I have my biases. And there's some that I'm like, but they are interesting at the end of the day. I think the reason why I'm like, it's like, this game is basically like 2.5 yanderes in a trench coat. Which is just like, what's going on with that? Why are there like so many people kind of just like being obsessive over the MC? And it's just like, okay. Like, I'll say the game because it's, honestly, like, go buy it and enjoy it for yourself because I'm not going to do any of the bad endings or, like, talking about, like, I think I'll, like, there's some elements I'm going to, like, add to it or, like, make extra content of, like, there's, like, a diary and, like, a phone, like, like, you get to see, like, the text and stuff, so I might expand for those for fun. Because in some routes, it's like you get a lot from everyone, like most of the time you don't get like the other boys talking in the other routes with your text. Some of them you do, and I'm like, then what's the point of the phone? like you, like let me see it. But yeah, I was saying, it's a game called Nameless, the one you must recall from Chara. It's the same people who created like Mystic Messenger and unfortunately Tsum Tsum, or not Tsum. Is it Tsum Tsum or the Tsum? Either way, I think Tsum Tsum. Yeah, Tsum Tsum is the like the little bean like match game. The Tsum is the. It's another phone otome, but a lot of people struggle with it because you really need to pay in order to like get the story. Because Otherwise, you have to wait so long. Like, it's like, it takes months to go through the story. It's like 200, like, like hundreds of days, and it's just like, that's a lot. That's a lot. And there's only like, I think there's only, from like like the review I saw, it's like maybe just like 2 love interests. There might be more unlocked now, but it's just like, do I want to suffer with that? Like, that's my not controversial, but if Chara's watching this, oh no, they're gonna smite my ass. But I'm gonna say this: I miss their old like PC Otome games, because I miss like Dandelion. It can be a hit or miss. There's a reason why some Let's Players like stop, because it can get triggering. But I still, if you really do play it, it feels rewarding for like because I do find all the boys interesting, even if I don't romantically like them all. Like, I think I'm like, I could like, I'm romantically interested in like 4 of them. One of them I'm not, but I'm like, either way, they're very interesting. They're, and just like, I could believe this happening for some like, for falling in love like this. Like, it can be absurd, but yeah. But it's Dandelion's more so like a stat manager alongside the Tome. So in order to get the good ends, you need to like make sure you get like certain stats up, and also you get like certain amount of like relationship points with the boys. And also, like, for secret ending stuff, you need to collect a certain amount of stamps each route in order to get the bonus like secret ending / like more so true ending of the story. I believe that people talk about that there is one love interest that is like more like, if you only had to do one romance, this is the one that people lean towards, like the true ending. But but it's also just because he's the main cover boy art. Like the true ending, I'm like, you're like, is the character who's the true ending love interest kind of messed up? Yes, very much so. But he's very interesting. And he's actually like a bit of an he does appear in Nameless as well, because he's this like omniscient like being. Like, he's not human by all means. Then again, none of the Dandelion boys are human. Nameless boys are kind of human, but it's more so they really turned human, because the Nameless boys are not, because how they came to be is that they were originally dolls. They were originally like ball jointed dolls, and there was a different doll, or we'll say like toy. Sorry, oven. Let me go grab a fork for it, because I need to do. Ah! Almost dropped the fork, but I cut it. But I need to do the poke trick. Alright. Oh, that's wet still. Okay, wait some more. Ooh, this oven mitt also got wet. Oh, but it tastes so good. 10 more minutes. But yeah, they were originally ball jointed dolls that that have souls in them. Like, all the dolls from that company kind of have souls. It just, depending on like their owner, like, but and they get like, they're shaped with like certain souls to have like certain ideals, and then it just depends on, and it'll help like connect with their owners. Sometimes they connect, sometimes they don't. Like, 2 of the dolls were secondhand for the MC. but but it's all good and fun until one day another being who wishes for the MC to uh, who wants who's makes the boys come alive for their own nefarious reasons. Nefarious but loving reasons. He's an interesting character. I love it. that, that's also the true ending for Nameless Boy, but it's fine. I say love him. I don't think I'm actually romantically interested. I just find him intriguing. But yeah, because of this like other like beings like wish, um, in order to like get what they want, um, they realize that the souls in the dolls are special. So, and in order to like collect what makes the dolls special, you kind of need to collect their heart, and by doing so, you need to fall in love and have them fall in love back. So you can't do that if you can't move. So the dolls become human. They still technically have like the doll shells on the shelf. Like she still owns them. It's just the souls of the dolls have now come to life. So yeah. And then with each route, she ends up falling in love with the boy until she collects all the pieces and then finally meets the one who's been wishing to see her. Which I won't spoil for that part. Like you could see, like there are a few Let's Plays. I can't really. I can give one recommendation, but also it's very, like these are very outdated. Like some of these people is like a lot of people is like this was their like first game or they're not. They're more or like their quality stuff for like gaming nowadays is a lot better. Like there's only like I think the newest Let's Play I saw was like 2 years ago, and they didn't do all the boys. Like they stopped at a certain point, and I'm like, oh, I wish. Why can't I see? Why couldn't you done all so I could see? Like someone in this day and age, like reacting to it, reacting to the story. I cry. I cry because I love these boys and I want everyone to love them. Especially since two of the boys are actually locked because you have to do three of the love interests first, three of the dolls first, and then you unlock one of them, and then you finally unlock the last one after that one. All because of like story beat stuff. Hi. There we go. Unmuted. There. Alright. Needed to do that for a hot second. But yeah. So I'm talking mindlessly about my interest. But yeah, it's locked just because for story beats and with the progression of the person who did make the wish, there's some things happening behind the scenes, so that's why 3 of the romance routes are unlocked, but 2 of them are have to wait, and you kind of have to unlock them one after another. Which is why when I do this story, it's like, oh, I'm doing all the routes. It's because I want to, like, because all of them are really fun for just exploring like how they like fall in love, but also it's just overall the story is it's like it's a masterpiece. It's beloved for a reason. There's a reason why out of like all the like dating sims or atomes, it's like one of those games that's like 5 out of 5 for people. Like, there are rough edges. There are some things where it's just like, you're doing good for the language? Because it was originally Korean, so not all things will be, like, perfectly translated to English. I am trying to do my research for, like, if I do change up some stuff. Like, there was one character I was going to change the name of, and it was, like, a background character, just because I'm like, why would you name this character this? And I realized it's actually an archetype for in Korean culture, like for like I think probably leaning towards like K-drama or K-pop people, and I'm like, oh, we're gonna keep it as, but we're gonna say it's a nickname. We're not gonna say that this person was named like it's like saying that this person was named the bad boy by their parents. It's like, that's not an actual name. So, but it's something I won't like actually change the name of the script. I'm just changing the connotation of like why we call him that. So yeah. But it's something I wouldn't have considered if I didn't do the research. Because at the end of the day, it's in things, it was not in English, and there's some things that time to try again with the fork. Is it still wet? It's still kind of wet. We'll leave it for like a couple minutes, like 5 more minutes. Because I could still, the cake still comes off of the fork easily. Alright. The chicken for the Karage should be finished. Alright. Don't really need the knife or cutting board anymore. I do need to borrow a bowl really fast and grab the grater because it's the ginger part. That and the peeler. Alright. Let's... Oh, that's... carrot. Alright. So... tiny piece of ginger grabbed. Because I don't want to have too much ginger. sure it's hard to like peel ginger though. Why? Like, it's so interestingly shaped. But that's how you get the good flavors. Alright, we'll just grate up a bit of this part. Yeah. And that part, no, because it has the thing around. Gosh. Okay. Got one piece at the moment, so let's break this down some more. It's actually a lot easier to grate compared to the carrots. Because it just comes undone real fast. What is this song in Stardew? Like, it's so funky. Where is this from? Oh. Mine's magical juice. Okay. Huh. Didn't realize. I guess that makes sense. Just didn't realize there was a difference between depending on the magical shoes. The more you know. I guess with like the, is it based off like the armor you're wearing? Huh. I need to pay attention. I would if I wasn't in the grinding brain every time I played this. And like, whenever in grinding brain, I'm not listening to the music. I'm listening to my own music. I'm listening to Spotify instead. Let's see. There we go. I know there's a trick with the for peeling ginger, like using aluminum. I'll try that next time. Like aluminum foil. Because this is a mess. Also, maybe I should have been generous and gotten a bigger ginger piece because this is very tiny. The more I look at this. Well, let's see. Let's go put it in, and then if I'm like, there needs to be more, I'll put more. It'll also be soaking in. Maybe it's fine. Yeah, put the ginger, soy sauce, and then mix. Got it. So let's do. Oh, that's a weird chunk. Making sure that there's no weird chunks. Huh? Yeah. I'll watch it later. That's fine. Okay. Alright. And then it says 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. We're gonna do more because this is a lot more. I thought. Where's tablespoon measurement? That's a tablespoon. Okay, so since I just want, I would at least, we'll see about doubling. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a splash 5, but it's fine. 6. Yeah, that should be fine. Soy sauce and then sake. I've not used this to actually drink. I've only used this for cooking so far. It's being a bit still open. Okay. Okay, so like 2 tablespoons? Is it this? Might need to do more of this. Look at this. Let's see. Let's mix these. I know, this looks good. Yeah, because either way, it's gonna all be mixed in. Yeah, because even though it says 10 ounces for that, I think it's fine with just only doubling, because even though this is like 5 pounds, not 5, this is like 2, yeah, this is 5 pounds. Yeah, what am I saying? Yeah, this might be like 5 pounds. I don't want to like quadruple this. Yeah, because this looks pretty mixed already. I think doing 1 would have been too light anyway, so yeah. So doubling it was good. Just mixing it more because there's some parts that aren't infused as much with the soy sauce or sake as much. See it. So when this is done, I'm gonna take that cake out of the oven because it should be done. And then I need it to rest for like 30 minutes. So either way, both of these I need to wait for 30 minutes. So I could do some milk tea real fast. Alright. That should be good. Let that soak. Turn this off because I won't need the oven anymore. I'm gonna go put this over here. Alright. I'm gonna show these. frosting will melt off. But it'll be done in like 30 minutes. It'll be like rested in 30 minutes, so yeah. Alright. Got more of the sake down. That's also why I wanted to make karage. Because I know I'm gonna use this sake. I really should just try it out one of these days. It's like taste it, but not right now. Alright. I'll put this here. I will wash those in a bit, but we don't need to worry about it as much as the others. Yeah. Alright, let me go put the soy sauce away because we won't need it anymore. And I guess for fun, because I have it, we're gonna do this. So I can microwave this for 30 seconds, or we'll microwave it. And okay, you're gonna see me for a hot sec. I'm gonna need like 2 cups because I need to warm up. It says I could do it with water for the milk tea, but I'm like, ugh, I grabbed oat milk for a reason. Great. Okay. Let's see. Honestly, I might not finish this. Oh, hello. Hi. Hello, man. Thank you. I just wanted to wear my cute outfit while I do cooking. So, yeah. Here we go. Alright. I say this as I've already done the carrot cake. It's just like cooling off. And then the karage needs to be set for like 30 minutes. So both of them need to be like setting for 30 minutes. So we're making milk tea. It's instant, but I at least have it at home. Let's see. I have oat milk. Let's see. And then I have this, which is my Earl Grey vanilla milk tea. Just like one of these. I won't need it just yet, but yeah. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Hopefully you're having a good day too. I'm having fun just like baking and cooking. Ooh. Oh, that smells so sweet. 1 minute. Might make 2, just so I could, because I don't think I can finish the boba by itself like that. Alright. Make 2, so yeah. I should have grabbed straws. That's the next thing I need to buy, apparently. Or as it said. Let's see. Sorry for all the clanking. This is not like... This is not the ASMR I was hoping to get. Alright. I think just equal parts for these 2. And then... Good. Alright. Alright. Milk. Got that. Right. Just kind want to spread that out a bit. I don't want as much boba. I might just ask my sister downstairs. She's like, do you want the other one? I made two. You could have it for breakfast. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Okay, I'm not using the spoon for the milk tea mixture part. We're just... Let's see. Pour this in. I've done this so many times. I'm addicted to this. And then I saw at the Korean supermarket that I live close that they have other flavors. So it's not the same brand, but they have like taro and like a matcha one and then another like black tea. But yeah. Alright. Because I don't that much. Oh, I forgot ice. That's not the ice button for the machine. It's fine, I wiped it down. Even though I'm the one that's the most in danger if there's a spill in the water because I have tights on, of all things. Like, it's hard to see, but I might just really quickly show this off. I have tights. Like, that might be risky. It would be risky if everything wasn't all black for my outfit. And I like to think I'm careful. Alright. 1 ice cube. 2. 3. 1. Okay. 2, 3. All right. Hold up, I'm gonna be right back. I'm back and I see the bot. Alright, let's see. Let me go. Why is it so bad with OBS too? Alright. Ban. And report for being bot. Don't know why, like saying like the bald from like SpongeBob is how I want to like call out a bot. Anyway, I also realized as I got closer, I was like, oh, shoot, got it. And thanks. Hey, and thank you. Apparently, you're like blocking. It's fine. We're just gonna ignore that. But yeah, I realized I never set up a time. Fuck. I think it's been like 5 to 8 minutes, hopefully. Well, how long ago was that incident? Can I check it? Also, hello! Hi, we've done the part of the cooking and baking that I need to wait for so long. So it's now just vibing. As I drink my milk tea that I made. Gotta wait for like 20 minutes for that Karage to soak in so I could start coating them in starch. I probably could wait until like 10 more minutes, but because I'm a workaholic, I'm just gonna do art at the same time. I should have like made sure that I could also connect and just like stream me doing art, but oh well. Although, let's see if it looks well. Nope, you can't see it that well on my thing. Never mind, we're not doing that. Sometimes I'm a dumbass. I say this with all the love and affection. But yeah, hi, welcome as bitch. Okay. I live in a busy street. There's gonna be car honks like that. And car alarms like that. But yeah, but hi, my name is CharaUniverse. I was, Liz, like the title in Sue said, I'm baking a carrot cake. It's cooling the fuck down. And then the Karage, it's just like soaking because my recipe says soak for ideally like 30 minutes-ish. Just to get all the good flavors. I probably could speed it up, but I'm like, but I want good quality Karage. I want to make sure I'm eating good. It's important for my taste buds the most. This is not on a multiply layer. That's why it's being weird. There. Alright. But yeah, and now I might as well just draw because I'm working on an art piece for because my friend makes like an at-home card game system for for some of our online friends, and it used a bunch of like our OCs for like the content. They made like a bit of like an overarching story, and right now it's like the celebration stuff. So because they just finished the battle, so they just like they fought a bunch of angels that were trying to invade what was basically the city of the dead, and we are all like, we can calm down. So we're just done making a few more like drawings for that because two of my characters are in already as like some of the new like new versions of their cards, like another, it's like I have another of my my Little Mermaid princess, and she's I'm getting, or now she's a princess in her own part of the universe. But yeah, she's getting another rerun of her card. Like she's getting a bit of a mechanical change, and so is this fairy goddess that I have. So I need to, and I want to draw some art to kind of like convey like why they're there. One of them is very much like, isn't just like because the multiverse is opening up, it's just like the opportunity to meet her, because she's a baby. She's like, in the time that I have her like meet everyone for in this world, in this like universe, she is 17. Like the events that she goes through for her story is like 16. This one, it's like a year later, she's 17. But I didn't want her to be a part of a war. Not to mention, she's not really prepared for that. She was only made recently the heir for her kingdom, so, and that's already a lot of pressure for a 17-year-old when she has a bunch of other older siblings that could have taken charge. This is also just partially a sorry for almost potentially killing her for a thing. So yeah. So, I'm so. That sounds weird. Just like, I'm sorry that we almost killed you. Like, you can have the kingdom. But it's because the world is very much like, if you think about like Ever After High for like fairy tales and like taking the stories, for her family, she was, for the world that they're in, she was meant to take the story of the Little Mermaid. So that's why, oh, you could have been dead. Which, so sorry to you, sweetie. So sorry to my little baby, like mermaid. I say Mer, and I'm like, there's another person I know whose OC is named Mer, and I'm like, I can't say that like that anymore. Different character association. Alright. But yeah. So, and then meanwhile for this goddess is that one of her partners, like one of the partners she's married to, it snuck on to like help with the war. And it's just very much, why did you do that? Because there were some instances in the war that there was a god that was being used as like a battery for like a secret weapon. So it's just like, and because our side ended up learning and knowing that, it's very much just like shakes their like god partner, just like, why did you do that? They could have taken you too. It's like, I already had two of our other partners. We've already dealt with two of our partners being in perilous danger before. Why did it have to be three? We got the others back through other circumstances, but it's just like, gosh, don't be in danger. My heart can't handle it. I'm so angry at you. I love you, but I am so upset. You're gonna have to make it up with so many like massages and like dinners and stuff. And maybe alone time and get the kids out so we can have alone time. Everything's fine, I promise. Alright. I kind of want to change this color for... Yeah, 38. Might as well change this to also 38-ish. Or 37, yeah, that's good. Alright, I was changing some of the shading, because that's how it is for multiply. I should set up some stuff now. I think it's a good amount of time to start setting up for me to do the oil stuff and like coat. I'm gonna need like something to coat the Karage. I have cornstarch, and this is already open, but I might need more, so that's why I bought a second batch. It's spilling! It's spilling and I'm a hot goddamn mess. Okay. Oh. Well, that's set up. We're back to flower dance. The most prettiest but shortest fucking song. Let's see. Which pot do I use for oil? No. Or I can use it. This. Get too shallow. Estimate that size, and then I need. Where's the net? Because I don't want oil splatters. There we go. There, that's a good amount because I don't want too much. And I'm gonna grab. Where are the tongs? Where the fuck are they? Okay. Like, not one in sight. And I know we have a lot. Why is it only the rubber ones? Ugh. Shame. Start snacking on more stuff. I did still jump the gun because I still have to wait. My patience. That. I do need my cream cheese frosting for the cake. Just gonna pick up this. Just wipe the cornstarch that's on the table. Not the table, the counter. I don't know fucking terms. Also, I should probably, for that notification for Streamlabs, I've noticed this. I've not gotten, like, I don't hear the notifications, like the alerts and stuff, and I have it set up. So, I need to figure out, like, a sound notification so I know and hear when people are coming in. That should be my priority for the next time. Or just, in general, like, my alerts for... Because, yeah, it's like, why the fuck is it not popping up? I'd like to know that. Twitch? Alright. Let's see, I'm gonna really quickly do more drawing. Because I have no attention span. Let's see. I already say that, but I'm like, well, no, I do know what I can do. because I still have the eyes. And I like to do pupils with my eyes. So let's see. Let's go find not the most flattering angle of myself as I do this. It's white. Why did I just remember that for pupils? Because her eyes are yellow, so having like white pupils actually works better. It looks like hearts, but they're meant to be butterflies, but they're kind of cut off at the moment where they are. And I usually two-tone it, but it's with yellow eyes, it's kind of hard. Or we'll see. Let's go play around. Or I think I did just did a multiply. Just darken this. Ah! There, and then... Now the two-tone eyes are kind of difficult with this. So it's just going to be shaded for the eyes and stuff. By two-tone, sometimes I do like two different colors, like I do red and then like pink at the bottom type of thing. So that's what I mean by two-tone. Alright. Think we've waited long enough, yeah. Alright, and then I'm gonna set up a plate and with some paper towels, because it will get oily, because I am frying stuff. Why am I saying stuff like this? Fuck. I'm gonna go also check for funzers, just like, anything happen on my social media? No. Okay. Like, I might as well... You're not going to be able to see me while I do this that much, but it's fine. Alright. top right now for frying. Ugh. Cornstarch on my hands feels weird. Oh well. And we do this. And let's get the cake out if I can. Is it too hot? It's still hot, but not as hot. Let's see. I still think it needs to cool down a bit more, with that being said. But I can try to get it out of the cake. Please. Or it would be easy to get out of the cake. Tray. If I had parchment paper. It's fine. Desperate time calls for desperate measures. I don't need a regular knife. I'll just use a butter knife to kind of like itch things out. Come on. Yeah. Out of there. Please. Alright. Let's just hope. Pray. No? Wakey, wakey. Like on the sides, it's all like ready to come out and yet. Please. Yeah! This bottom part is a bit stuck. But it's fine. I need to do more carrot next time. But yeah. Oh, it's good. It's still pretty warm. I'm gonna let it cool down even more. But it's free. And we can start typing. Alright. Alright. Oh, the cake's so tempting to eat all of it. Ugh. But yeah. But also, lesson learned. I'm not doing two things at once next time. This is what happens when I have too many eggs in one basket. Although, I definitely want to try more in this recipe book that I have. It's like, I got this during a con. I went to Anime Boston, 2024, and I got this, which is My Lovely Cookbook, an amateur guide to Asian cooking by Penelope Loves Prince. And it's like, I've only done the Karage, but it's really fun. I want to do more, so I'm gonna go read this real fast and be like, what should I do next? I do want to do kibimbap. I just cry for part of it, because I cry at the egg. I think, yeah. I could always do like an actual shrimp tempura. I wish I could do takoyaki, but I do not have the tray for takoyaki. Tteokbokki is it's not really my thing. Crispy tofu is not my thing really. Yakisoba would be fun. Cold sesame noodle maybe. Cold soba noodle. It's like also maybe. Oh yeah, bulgogi would be fun. I want to see this recipe for bulgogi because I've done like those like like those like sauces that were given type of thing. But I want to see for fun. Yakudan. Yeah, it's just a chicken and egg. It's good. Yaki onigiri would also be good, especially. It's simple. I also I just like, I'd like to just have that. Fried rice, yeah. Coconut pandan waffles is fun. Cherry blossom cookie, that'd be fun, but that sounds very hard. Creamy, creamy pudding or pudding. Crepes, I want to do one day, but that's difficult. Oh, it has a bubble tea recipe. It's just like I just would struggle. But also, maybe I should do that one day, especially with what I've been doing. Souffle pancakes. Yeah, I need to play with this more. I also have like a Disney cookbook or like a cookbook from like the Disney parks. My sister gave like a while back. I think these are ready now. Okay. I definitely need to coat them more in cornstarch. But yeah. Yeah. And also, they're not as uniform as I'd like to be. I kind of just half-assed it this time. But oh well. The cornstarch just like falling. No! I'm making a mess! This was a drop? No, we didn't. Just flour. And I think one more after this for chunk. Alright. There we go. Alright. I forgot about fan! The fan exists! It's because I was baking, I didn't need the fan. Alright, let's go deal with the cake. I have no proper spatula, like I said before. So I'm just gonna hope with this butter knife. I do hope this tastes good, actually. I'm gonna try it. Fun. Well. I have no muscle in my hand. This is why people have that spatula as well. Or there's also a frosting spatula. But yeah. But I don't have that. I just have a butter knife. Alright. Okay. I've also not iced, or I have iced the cake once for my birthday. The other one I didn't because I failed so badly that I was so scared of baking again. See, I know also the best way for like frosting this as well, just in general, is just also to freeze it. But it's... Do I go that? Do I have enough room in this fridge? If I take some stuff out real fast, or take one thing out real fast for a quick little bit, I might be able to. We'll chill it a bit, and we'll see. Alright. More Karage. Splatters my hand. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's good. The cornstarch. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Like, that's gonna take a bit. Alright. Well, Ooh. I just got a notification for. I just had to get a notification that at some point tomorrow, it might be because I have this time I want to do another live stream to play Baldur's Gate 3, because I have a playthrough now with patch 8 coming in, that they're gonna do a fire alarm. I might still stream, but if I'm gone for a hot second, be warned. I'll just have like text just like BRB, a fire alarm or a fire drill is happening in my apartment. Or well, actually, or no, it's just gonna be going off, and then I'm just gonna have to look at the screen for a hot second and be like, we're just gonna wait. Like I might just pop on the screen and just be like, we're waiting until this is over. Just like grab my drink and be like. So yeah. It's still not ready. There's no such thing as patience for my soul. That's what this is. Hey, that's why I'm doing. I was doing multiple cooking things at once. Although if I do one of these, like the baked good, and then I might do the loaded baked potato soup because I've been craving that. I've been wanting to do that for a hot second. It's like simple, but it's a good soup. Good fatty soup. But sometimes you just want the good. They're all settling down. Time to grab the bits of Karage that are finished. Alright. There's still a lot more. It's dalawa. Hey. Tatlo. Apat. 5. 6. 7. 8. Oh, Sean. I forgot where I was counting. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 16. Alright. like to feel my fingers again. Alright. I was just gonna use a spoon because I forgot to grab straws for the boba part. That's good. Thank you. It's almost 3 hours. This is the part I cut out at the VOD. I might have made a lot of karage or done a lot of chicken thighs, so I'm gonna be here a while. Fries. Like, ignore the cornstarch. This is how much left I have to fry. I could definitely put more. Why the fuck am I not putting more? It's because it's calmed down. Alright. Alright. That's more fucking waiting. I'm trying to check on some other stuff and it's like nothing happened over here. Good. Huh? Okay. There we go. Alright. Alright. Not chilled yet. Bit of a waiting game. Alright. Gosh. This really is the hard part. Okay. Alright. Just real fast, more drawing. It's just eyes. Ta-da. Welcome to me drawing in silence. Because I'm now just like, I think it's also just like, I usually just stream for like 3 hours, and part of me is like, oh, we're getting closer to the time. And it's like, no, I'm not finished even with the cooking. Uh, and also I realize I don't like doing that. I need it to be kind of cel shaded for that, for the eyes. Yeah, because everything else is kind of weak. Okay, that's there we go. All right, and then do more. Da, 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 da. I'm getting so close to just turning on like copyrighted music and just singing, but I can't. I wish to live stream. I do not wish to ban my account for singing. me! My hands! I'm making more of a dent, that's the important part. Because I'm like, oh, it's like so long. This is what happens when I decide to do more. I think maybe we could do more icing. Alright. Let's hope. It probably should have been longer for icing it, but it's fine. Well, it's better than before. My true patience is like being tested with cake with icing. That's what this is. Because I'm like, I want it to be perfect. Also does not want to wait. Like, I'm an artist, I should have patience. Also, where is it? Where will the image come out from my brain into the page? That's how I feel while baking right now as well. I think I'm just very much perfectionist when it comes to everything I do. That's what it is. I'm so... I need to stretch. Like, my arms are so stiff and stuff. Ah! Knife down. I think I'm also slightly going insane after hearing so much Stardew music. This is why I can't listen to the soundtrack for way too long, because I'm like, it's nice, but also I'm like, get me out of here. I need hype music, or I need music to like sing to right here, right now. Stat, my lifeblood. I should have used the plate that we don't really use for eating, I realize, but it's fine. At the end of the day, it's a plate. I honestly should have asked my sister if she wanted to help with the frosting part. Because this is a hot mess. Oh well, it's meant to be eaten. Maybe I shouldn't use a whole tub of frosting, but also... sometimes... you just gotta... I'm just messy at the same time. I also don't know the next time I'm gonna use this, so I'm like, use it now. Use every last one of it. Alright. Is this a pretty cake? No. But it's sure gonna be yummy. Alright. Alright. That should be good. Okay. So, we're almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Alright. Okay. Gosh, it's getting closer to 4 hours. I'd like to be finished, but also long. And also, it's such a hot mess. You can't see it on the camera, but there's like cornstarch / like flour all over the place. So, yeah, it's my fault. And also, I'm getting quite like, I'm just like, oh, I'm so hungry. want to eat right now, but I'm like, I have to wait. I want to take pictures. Why am I like this? That and also I need to clean up everything after this. Ugh. My poor mother, who was like sweeping before we all left, like this morning, and just gonna come in and just like, why is this place like hot mess? And just like, that's my fucking fault. Oh, my bad, my beef. See, the next part of the shading I need to do is just like a little bit of the flowers, and then I need to color the line art, because the line art is not coloring. It's like when the hair is very dark and you choose a color like this. The colors were chosen before I went with like a very gray line art, but so it's just like, yeah, I need to change the colors. They don't work. Then again, I also did like colored line art. I did like color line art for like associated parts of the hair to kind of blend it out. So I'm like, I need to play around with that. I didn't realize Mario had a theme. Does everyone have like themes? Oh, that was Abigail's. Wait, do any of the guys have themes, or just the girls? The bachelorettes. Oh no, the bachelors also have themes. Because there's, okay, I'm gonna go back, because there's Pleasant Memory. Huh. Piano solo. That's pretty. Land of Green and Gold. Yes, okay. Abigail's is interesting. But yeah. Starwatcher's nice. Alex's. I honestly forgot about Alex's, and I remember that when I first played, I romanced Alex, which is like, nowadays, it's just like, why would you do that? Stares at me just like, why would you do that? And it's just like, I was coping, because I was in a very straight relationship in the past, and I think I was still coping from that breakup. Pickle jar rag. Oh, that's so cute for Haley. And Sebastian's. Okay. Does Shane not have? I see Sam. That's so weird. Huh. Because there's, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then there's like Sam's band, like music. Or band practice, yeah. So I guess some of these got reused again. But there's, huh. If I were to choose just by stuff, I'd probably choose, I don't know. I guess I'd choose like Haley. Just if I chose purely by music, I'd choose Haley's, because it's really fun. Alright, I think more Karage is done. The color of the oil changing so much throughout this. It's no longer opaque. You can't see through it. Okay, I'm gonna need more cornstarch anyway. What? Alright. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, before I was not into Sam for Stardew Valley, but now that I can hear this music and also like I get the vibe now, and I'm like, oh, I do want to. I'd romance Sam if I could. Alright. Less dusty, starchy. Also, that means I got to throw this out. I'm basically done with my boba. Hold on. Oh, um, Karage is like fried chicken. It's Japanese fried chicken. Like this is how they look. Like I'm basically finished. I just have a lot of Karage to do. They're like bite size. Like they're meant to be like a snack. They're like popcorn chicken basically. I just with soy sauce and like ginger and sake. I am. Yeah. Oh, it tastes good. I'm just following a recipe that I got a while back from Anime Boston, which is my lovely cookbook and amateur guide to Asian cooking. From like, it was pretty cheap when I bought it. I don't know where. Like you just need to look at PenelopeLovePrints.com. Like I'll write it out. I'll find the link to like the website, just for if you want to check it out for fun. It's honestly really simple. Oh, it's so cute for the website actually. But yeah. Mother. I hate that it. Okay. Not there. Here. There. Alright. Also, I apologize, I do swear. Oh, there's 2 cookbooks. I need to get the second one at some point, but yeah. But yeah, and then actually, while it's not decorated the best, this is my carrot cake. There's just a bunch of cream cheese frosting on it now. Important part, it tastes good. And it worked, and also, I did it by scratch, so yay! Um, Welcome! It's no problem. Yeah. Which, also, I need to work out my notifications because I can't see when people follow me until like way later, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Twitch! I'm almost I'm done with the Karage. I just have so much. I made way too much. That's what this is. But you're meant to snack on it, so I kind of just want more so I can snack on it like for the next couple days, or if any of my family wants to. Cause I have like, there's like 7 people who live in my household right now. And while a couple of them are like picky eaters, it's still like an opportunity for some people to just like eat and snack on for fun. Ah, fuck. I didn't coat it in starch. My bad. Just the hand motions. Oh gosh, I did not mean for that to splatter. Da-da. Alright. Alright, that should be a good amount for now. This is a hot goddamn mess in the kitchen, but it's fine. just, because yeah. So I want to know why I haven't been really seeing the chat box go up. I'm gonna go check. Refresh. It's... I definitely need to work on that off stream later. Cause shit, fuck. Cause I'd like to see like the chat like actually popping on my thing, or on my thing, like it should be on this corner over here, not corner but the side over here. So like, if what is the point? It's called I need to scream at Streamlabs, basically. But yeah. I'm basically done with my boba. Boba gone. So put that there. Let's see. Sure is interesting. Maybe I need to like test out if I just don't have Streamlabs working or something. Yeah, I'll like figure that out later. I think it's also because before I was streaming on, I was using YouTube to stream before, so maybe it's like a little bit messed up for my OBS, so I haven't been like getting the notifications that well. Ugh. Cries, because I have a Twitch alert and stuff for like followers, and I'm like, I'd like to show it off. Cries. So yeah. Oh well. Honestly, it's good that I did this stream because it's usually hard for me to see the other stuff for my live stream because I live stream on a laptop, so I can only see the game or like whatever task I'm doing. Or if I'm like drawing, I am focusing on like my art tab, like my iPad. And I'd like to be able to see the chat and a lot better and like just hear the alerts to be aware that someone's coming in. It's almost there. I'm almost getting there. I think I found my Icarus moment, thinking I could cook two things while live streaming. Alright. The way that Icarus falls close to the sun. Whee. Yeah. Starts looking at Streamlabs stuff. Well, listen, this is taking so goddamn long. Maybe it's also because I'm like going back and forth and not doing it properly. I should be like standing there, but I'm like, I get tired easily. I'm also impatient, so I'm like, the more I like sit down and then just like think about it, and then I'm like, oh, time to get up. Yeah, I don't feel like that's ready just yet. They're still sizzling. Yeah. It's also because at the beginning I was doing so little because I was like so scared, and now I'm like, just keep going, just keep going. I still don't want the idea of like overcrowding it, so that's why I'm like, once it's like feels like it's crowded, and then they'll start like moving to the side. It's like, okay, put more, put more, take some out, put more. Oh, slightly hungry, so. That's good. Is it now? They're not moving to the side yet. Cries. So I might need to end it soon just because other reasons. There's a reason why I like live stream during like morning-ish, like afternoon. So yeah. Alright. Honestly, I think that might be a good place to stop, honestly. I'm so sorry how long this took. I thought the Karage would have been done faster, but also my hubris and me getting distracted, doing multiple things at once. This is what happens when I now have a carrot cake, which yay! I definitely will be, and then also have a bunch of Karage. It's definitely a lot more than I did last time. But it's because I do enjoy cooking. I also want like more food for me to like snack on. I'm definitely gonna snack on this tomorrow for like probably during a Baldur's Gate. But yeah, tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow I'm hoping to live stream some Baldur's Gate at 10 or 11, 10 to 11 like PST to until like 2 PST. So yeah. And yeah, and then I'm probably gonna keep this like schedule where I do like visual novel or like visual novel content on Mondays. So right now I'm doing waiting because I want to see. I've been a fan of Michaela Laws for a long time, and I really want to support her new like her game that she made for the NaNoWriMo like event. And I want to also explore and see other NaNoWriMo games from 2025 that I could possibly be into. I know there was like a latte one, like a cafe one, and there's so much more. And I'm like, I want to see what happens. And then I do know eventually I want to play Arcade Spirits on stream. So yeah. And then Tuesday I think I'm gonna be ending up being my art or like my work stream where I do either do art or like scripting stuff where I kind of take a transcript of the Otome game I've been into that I want to make into like a dub, Nameless, the one you must recall. And then Thursday honestly is probably gonna be a cooking, like what I do for cooking, but I'm gonna just stick to one next time. Stick to one, and I need to hold myself to that. But yeah, but this was an experiment, and also this honestly helped out for also like my like seeing like how Streamlabs was not working on my end. I apologize. I apologize to Lil Man 18 and this crazy gamer. Like, let me see. This gamer crazy for not seeing your follows. I see now. I'm like, I'm so late. Oh well, it happens, and I just need to learn my ways when it comes to streaming. I am but a baby to this. Babe is not a right term. I don't want. Please don't ever say that. I say this with all the love in my heart. No one say that. But yeah, with that being said, I hope whoever's watching this has a wonderful day, and I will see you on the other side of the multiverse. So, bye-bye!